Look, this one for me, no, this one for me is not easy. I have known Bob Menendez for almost 30 years.
It's easy for me because he's been a criminal and a crook for 30 years that you've covered for, even while you claim Trump is a crook.
I have worked with him on many, many issues. There is not an important issue to the Latino community. There's not an important issue about freedom around the world, about freedom in Latin America that he has not been on the forefront of.
That he hasn't been on the forefront of and hasn't taken a cut and taken some money from a bunch of criminals for.
He is the most senior Latino in Congress. He was the chair of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. I can tell you, I have worked with him time and time again.
I'll say you did.
Brought many wealthy clients to him.
She's practically admitting guilt.
Brought many wealthy clients to him.
How is that a brag that she brought him many wealthy clients when he's found with cold bars in his room? Anna, look in the mirror. I'm trying to help you. You're indicting yourself. Shh, trust me.
Brought many issues in front of him. Never has there been any hint of impropriety. Never has he hinted about a payback or anything like that.
Sure, of course, he gets the benefit of the doubt. And why doesn't anybody else? Why wouldn't Trump? Why wouldn't his kids? People you've indicted and gone after for much less evidence, much less hard evidence than we flat out had for Menendez. And it was sitting in front of you for 30 years and you didn't see it.
So I'm having a very hard time reconciling the evidence I saw shown on TV.
Evidence is a B, what your eyeballs saw, and your feelings just keep wanting to think that he's the good guy. But some of us already knew he was bad because he'd already been caught before.
With the Bob Menendez I have known for almost 30 years. This is personally hard for me.
It shouldn't be if you know about facts and if you're a good judge of character, for which you're not. You're a terrible judge of character, because I've already seen what you've said about Republicans and conservatives and Christians. Your judge of character is so far off. Of course you think Menendez is a trustworthy guy.
But you know, when I saw all the evidence, I'm shaken. I'm hoping against hope that there is some sort of logical explanation.
There is a very logical explanation. He's a criminal. And that's why she's choked up and crying, because she's realizing something. I hope she learns it deep. I hope she cries harder. I hope she looks even harder in the mirror and realizes how immoral she has been toward the other side and in defending this guy and guys like this guy.
But I also know Bob Menendez. I know Bob Menendez is not going to resign. He beat this once. He's thinking, I can fight this. I'm going to fight this. He's not. I don't think he's going to resign. I think he's going to go to trial on this. This looks ugly. This looks bad. This is hard to explain. I can't come up with an explanation.
It's ugly, and she can't explain it, but she's championing him, going, he's going to fight this. Oh, he's a fighter. He's going to get this. Is this what our justice system is? That you're rooting for guys who have a fight in their belly, even though they're obvious criminals?
But I do think that there is a bigger problem here than Bob Menendez. The problem here is Bob Menendez's wife cashing in on his name, or Joe Biden's son cashing in on his name, or Jared Kushner cashing in on that, or Clarence Thomas. Clarence Thomas was having his mama's house paid for as well by a billionaire.
She's playing her favorite card. Throw the black Supreme Court justice under the bus, Anna. Go right after Clarence Thomas. Obfuscation. Get him. Yeah, get him.
So there's got to be some consistency, and at some point Congress needs to get a hold of this swampiness going on, and they have got to, deal with the idea that they can't just have their stupid family members making money off their own name.
And she said it out loud that she's starting to call out the Washington swamp. Of course, Hunter Biden's name never comes up. Biden, the guy that she's going to campaign for, never comes up. She's thinking she'll only call out Republicans. Fine. Whatever. But she's starting to have this cognitive dissonance. She's coming apart. She's so incoherent. She's not cohering with herself. It's all falling apart for them. That's good news for us, because I'm going to keep bringing it to you. I'm Doug in Exile.